right, here we are. Here we are, friends. Hello. Merry week o' Christmas. Merry 4 days until the first day of 12. Are you celebrating all 12 days of Christmas this year? I know I'm probably not, but I thought it would be fun to get into the Christmas spirit with some silliness, with some snark on some nostalgia. I've got my Taste of Mary Farm shirt on, so that's the wrong park. I've got, it's not a holiday mug, but I've got my Super Yaki Knives Out mug, so it is seasonally appropriate, even if it's not quite a holiday mug. And what I thought would be fun is to watch a holiday special from exactly 30 years ago. Well, 30 years, give or take 4 days, because I believe this aired on Christmas proper. The 1995 Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade. Why 95 specifically? Well, aside from it being the 30th anniversary, there were a lot of these Disney World holiday parades, Christmas and Easter parades. In this era, they were all hosted by Joan London and Regis Philbin. And we taped this one off of TV because we were out of town for Christmas. We were visiting the grandparents. But I saw a commercial for this that heavily emphasized that Toy Story would be part of this parade. And Toy Story was my hyperfixation of the moment. And so we set it up to tape this parade off of TV. And I watched this tape over and over as both a Toy Story loving kid and a theme park loving kid who didn't live near theme parks. This was a taste, before Toy Story. Toy Story was still in theater, so it wasn't out on video yet. So this was my taste of both Toy Story and Disney parks that I just wore the tape down. And I'm not the only one who taped this off of TV. Several other people did and uploaded it to YouTube. So this is not from my tape. I apologize. I don't remember what YouTube channel I downloaded this from. I downloaded it a long, long time ago, but have not actually rewatched it at all. I downloaded this ages ago because I thought it might be a good source of B-roll. And I have not rewatched this parade in earnest. I may have skimmed around some bits, but most of my memories from this parade come from watching my initial tape when I was a child. And here are the main things I remember. It starts with a Buzz and Woody intro, which I have confirmed. I did not remember how off-model the voices were for the Buzz and Woody intro, but we'll get to that. And in the middle, there's a making of Toy Story segment, so I apologize in advance for how much Lasseter we're probably going to see. I remember that when they do the actual Toy Story parade, separate from the Christmas parade, that's at MGM Studios. And that parade, that portion of the parade, instead of being commented on by Joan and Regis, it's commented on by Ben Savage and Ryder Strong. So it's a little Boy Meets World dealio there. I remember there are segments with the voices of the singing voice. There's Jodie Benson and Brad Kane, the singing voice of Aladdin, and Richard White. Is that Gaston? The voice of Gaston. There's segments of them doing their characters at parade stops and doing numbers, except I remember it being very obvious that they were lip syncing to the movie track. And elsewhere, there's a Pocahontas number where it seemed like they were actually singing live, and that was not the voices from the movie doing that. So I remember being a little perplexed by that. And I remember various commercials that are burned into my brain just from watching this tape over and over. And I don't know how many of those we'll be getting to today, because again, I don't remember who I got this from. I don't know if their local market had all the same commercials that my local market did, but I'm sure I will see at least a few commercials I recognize. I'm sure whoever taped this must have gotten the Kissimmee St. Cloud commercial that was going on, which was not the bow and arrow one. It was the one where it's just a family green screened and like the montage of all the parks is fading behind them, which was a commercial I was looking for when I did the original Blitztravaganza, like a clip of B-roll I wanted to use and couldn't find back then. But if it's in this file, I will have found it now. So I'm sure more things will jog my memory. Well, I remember the opening number, and I want to save my thoughts on that till we get to it. But let's just say there's going to be a lot to snark on here. So let us load up the Disney World 1995 Very Merry Christmas Parade.
Greetings. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Walt Disney World Very Merry Christmas Parade. I come to you from galaxies far, far away.
You come to us from multiple galaxies, Buzz. How many galaxies do you come from?
What are you talking about, Buzz? We'll be coming to them from the Disney MGM studios. Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to Walt Disney World in Florida.
Like, that doesn't sound like Jim Hanks, does it? It's probably just like a cast member. You know, it's probably just someone right off camera with a microphone, right? It sounds even more off model than the off-brand versions of the characters that were usually being used.
Hey, what's going on here?
But Regis is always on model.
You Toy Story guys are supposed to be back in the studios. Joan London and I, Regis Philbin, are hosting this Christmas parade.
Oh no, Buzz, it's Christmas. And I think we're being replaced.
Fear not. To infinity and beyond.
Yeah, forget about infinity. Just get back to the studios. I tell you, one-hit movie and they think they can do it all. Even host a Christmas parade.
Go in peace, Reg.
You go in peace. Okay, as you...
Regis really wants to get rid of Woody and Buzz. It's like, I know you're the most popular characters here, but we gotta you gotta get the hell out of here.
You can see the floats are lined up, the performers are ready, the music is about to begin. You can feel the excitement in the air. Is everybody ready? All right, we're all set to go here. Let's join Joan and Mickey on Main Street. They've got a humongous parade kickoff in store, and you will not believe your eyes, or as Mickey says, even your ears. Take it away, guys.
Does Mickey say that?
Thank you, Regis, and Merry Christmas, everyone. We are here on Main Street, where the parade will begin in just a few seconds. With me is our mouse ceremonies, Mickey Mouse, and Merry Christmas, Mickey.
Oh, gosh. Merry Christmas, Joan. And Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas,
All right,
Wayne
I need
Allwine.
everyone's help here on Main Street to help count us down to the big moment, okay? You ready? Okay. 5, 4, 3,